Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Testimonial Tuesday. I'm here with two good friends, Chuck and Kim, and I wanted to bring their story to you because it's an amazing story and it's worth telling. So Chuck and Kim, not only were we part of one transaction, not even two transactions, but three different transactions that we've been a part of. So I wanted to start off by talking about this beautiful house that we're in. When you think about the buying process and experience we went through, what stands out to you guys?
Well, the one thing I remember when we were going through this is you listened to what we were looking for, and you showed us houses that really fit us instead of just showing us different houses.
And that was important to us because we were moving from out of state, and so we were, limited in our opportunities to look at houses. We had been to town one time previously and done some looking with a different realtor who just did not show it, had not listened to us and was not showing us the kinds of houses that we were looking for. So what was really helpful when we were working with you is that, like Chuck said, you listened. And when we came out for the weekend to do the house hunting, you lined up, a dozen or so houses for us to look at, but they all were the type of house we were looking for. They were all good options for us. So it was hugely helpful because we were limited in, the fact that we had to come from out of town to look at the houses.
Yeah.
From Kansas City, go Chiefs.
Yeah.
To Arizona, which was a return for Kim and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's great. I'm glad to hear that, and it worked out because we're in this amazing house, and you've got a great location, and I know that you guys enjoy having people over. A little margarita machine came your way, which is so happy to be part of that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to throw something else in there because I remembered that one of the things that was great is that you did so much legwork for us, even through the buying process. And you were here to meet with the inspectors and stuff that we couldn't do because we were out of town. And I remember I was worried about scorpions. I don't know if you remember that.
And the floodplain.
And the floodplain, yeah. And so you did the research on the floodplain, and you came back to the house at night when it was dark with your black light to make sure that there were no scorpions in the house.
I forgot about
Inside
that.
and outside.
I forgot about that. Well, we've got some kind of puppy emergency over there, but we'll carry on.
It's to be in the picture, I think.
We've been joined by Barkley. Barkley
Yeah.
was making himself known by barking. So
Yes.
there we go. So now there's four of us here. Barkley, tell us your story. Some other time. And then, so another great experience that we had together was in selling a house that you had here in Red Mountain Ranch. So what do you recall about that as working together when you were sellers?
So when we moved back here from Kansas City, I owned a house in Red Mountain Ranch that was a rental, and I didn't want to move into it, but a couple months after we got here, it was time to sell that house. And I was very busy with a new job and traveling every week, and you just kind of took the bull by the horns on that and helped me sell it, but also, again, being boots on the ground, filling in for me when I couldn't be here to do it. You did stuff like met with the landscaper to take care of some landscaping, and met with the inspectors, and handyman to do, came up with a handyman and met him there to do some repair work that had to be done to get it on the market. And not that I want to set you up for having to do all that for every future job,
service.
but
This is full service real estate.
there are certain things that an internet realtor that's not a real person just doesn't do for you, right? So I very, very much appreciated all that you did to help me get that house on the market and get it sold quickly.
Right.
And
it was quickly.
I guess the testimonial for that then again is that we used you a third time about 5 months later.
Yep. for my
Another dog
parents.
issue.
Yeah, another dog. Two dogs. But my parents, we were moving them here to be with us, so we asked Scott to start looking for places for my parents, and they knew their price range and started getting a collection of different places to go look at, and ended up finding a place for them, and worked out great.
Yeah.
Clarence and Sharon happy in their
They are happy.
Yep.
They're happy, and it's great having the family together. So now that we've returned and brought them here with us, and we've got kids here and a grandkid here now, we have Sunday dinners now that involve 4 generations.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I've ever had that in my life. So It's
That's great.
really been rewarding.
And I know I've said this before on Testimonial Tuesday, but if you hear that, that is one of the things that makes this job so fulfilling. Just knowing, just to be even a little part of someone's life, to be able to pull 4 generations of family together on Sunday night dinners. I mean, that's amazing. That seriously warms my heart, and just so thankful for sharing that. So, as we've talked about, and really this is full service real estate. From the moment you are either thinking of buying to the moment we close, and after, if you need landscapers and painters and this and that, whatever, or as sellers, when you're preparing the house all the way to the time that you've got it sold and you're moving. I just had contact with some clients that moved to Texas. We're still in contact. So that's really what I offer. So I'm here for you, and if you or Barkley are thinking of buying or selling a house, I would so much love to be a part of that and to be a part of your story. You are the hero. These are the heroes in the story. I'm just the guide on the side helping to get it done.
Well, you were the hero.
Yeah.
You were the one that helped us 3 times
Yep.
with the houses.
I appreciate it. And see, I think we're going to have a group hug here pretty soon. But thank you for joining us on another episode of Testimonial Tuesday, and I'd love to hear from you if you're thinking of buying or selling. Have a great day.